I joined when I was 15 years old. I just wanted to play an instrument in All Stars because from small, I always heard All Stars. My family used to come here every year. So from small, I used to hear the band, and it was my dream to come here and play pan. The first pan that I got to play, the double tenor, I joined one time, and I started to play.
I don't even know if I want to call myself a pan player because I really only play for Panorama season. I joined the band in 2001 because I wanted to play for Trinidad All Stars, and people told me I should go and join a small band, and I said no, I want to join a big band. So I came in here and sat down for almost a week and a half before somebody came and said, why are you here every night? And I said I want to play pan. And I grew up at a time where I don't want to say my place in life didn't allow me to come at the top of Duke and George Street and play pan. So I really didn't know a lot about pan, and they asked me what kind of pan I wanted to play, and I didn't realize that they had about 13 or 14 different types of pans that you could play. And the current drill master of the band, Nigel Williams, said to me, you're going to join my section and I will teach you how to play pan. I've been in this pan yard for 13 years. I could walk down Charlotte Street and people say All Stars, and I am probably the least talented player in All Stars pan yard. But you know what it is? To walk down any street and somebody says, hey, All Stars, how you going? I mean, that gives you a sense of belonging.
When I see the band performing on the stage, sometimes I don't even see myself, but just hearing back the music and knowing that you was a part of that experience, knowing that you was there, that brings an enjoyment to my heart. It makes me want to play more because you know that you did something. So even if somebody asks you in the future, say you're not in Trinidad, and you're going out there and they say, I was part of that performance, you go back up on the internet and you show them, I was there. A man's band or a woman's band, I can't say which one. It's a mixture because it's predominantly male, but there are a few females involved, and our theme song is Woman on the Bass.
I think what I've learned about playing pan and being a woman, again, you know, all of us grow up differently. We all have different perspectives on life. And when you go out into the real world, you realize that either the people that you get involved with or people that you come in contact with, even if it is for 1 minute, might not be of your ilk. And therefore, when you do something for one common purpose with people from different areas of life, you learn how to interact with a little bit more civility and kindness, whereas you might not have done that before. So whereas I may have made an assumption of somebody because of the way that they look or their dress or anything like that, I don't do that anymore. And it doesn't mean that I was not a kind human being before, it just meant that I didn't know better. And that is what I have learned from All Stars Panyard.
The difference between a student who plays pan and doesn't play pan is not much. Just one thing, it's just dedication. Because we stay here in the yard sometimes all until 4 o'clock in the morning doing the same thing over and over and over. And it's the same thing with schoolwork. You have to stay up long hours doing the same thing over and over and over for perfection. We have to sign a register every time we come in, and we have to be on time. We get fined every time we do something wrong. So we're more disciplined and we're more punctual. We learn key values that will carry us through the rest of our life.
In All Stars Panyard, it really is about a community growing a child. It is not, they will listen to me as much as they will listen to their own parent. I think that playing pan allows you to understand people at a different level. Because playing pan means that different people from different sectors of society have to come together and learn how to play one piece of music or 10 pieces of music. And you have to play that together. And you have a time limit in which to learn that. It's not about you have 20 years to do something. So you know sometimes you hear companies or even a government saying, oh, we're going to do this. And 3 years it isn't done, and 10 years it isn't done. When you play in pan, you have to learn how to do something at a specific time because you have either a function to play for or panorama, which is the ultimate performance of anybody that plays and loves pan.